but they don't police it. They don't actually go to the people who are flying commercially without a drone license and going, excuse me. Morning Jabbers, how the devil are you? Well, excellent, me too, thanks for asking. That was a killer session in the gym. Parts of me are hurting like I never knew should really hurt. Really good back session. Back has always been my weakest part of my body and I'm trying to make it stronger. And it's coming slowly but surely. But blimey, at 39, nearly 40, not quite there yet. For those of you who wanted to know my age, there you go. Yeah, I hurt a lot. And if you're in your 20s, make the most of it, because the parts that hurt now, I didn't even imagine would hurt when I was like 21, 22 years old. So make the most of it. Anyway, today, what have we got planned? I've got a cardio session a little bit later on down at the gym. A load of paperwork I've got to get done, some accounting work as well, so that's thoroughly dull. But then tonight, Zuzana and I are doing something pretty exciting for us. After the news we had the other day, yeah, we are going to do something to make up for that. So that's going to be really cool. So you can come with us on that a little bit later on. Anyway, first things first, I need some food. Breakfast time. Eggs, do you reckon? Sound good? Plenty of protein? Sounds bloody marvellous to me. Let's go and eat. So one thing that I'm really struggling with my diet at the moment is trying to lose this, well, this area here, this part here, right around my belly. I store quite a lot of fat and I'm really struggling with it. And one of the things that I know affects me quite a lot, but I love eating it, is bread. So the plan is to try and cut bread out of my diet. But what can I replace it with is another $1 million question. So I'm not entirely sure. At the moment, I'm going to try doing it with some raw veg, so like some mushrooms with salt added on top. If you didn't know, that's a really good way to cook mushrooms without cooking them. Put them down. Don't put loads and loads of salt on, because that's not good for you. But put some salt on over the top of them, a sprinkling of salt. What that'll do is over time it'll pull all the moisture out of them, because they're quite water-based mushrooms. So it'll pull all the moisture out of them and make them taste like they've been fried, even though they've not been fried. Really good tip. So I'm going to have those with some poached eggs. I think I'll have 3 poached eggs in there. I'm not having any toast. And I might do some more veg as well, maybe some cucumber or something, I don't know. But I've got to find a way somehow of replacing bread, because I love bread. I absolutely adore bread, but it just sits on my stomach and makes me look fat. And I cannot be doing with that when I'm trying to make myself look lean. So I've always been told karma's a bit of a bitch and it'll get you in the end kind of thing. And I can only assume at some point or another in a former life I must have been a mass murderer. So a job that I hadn't mentioned on the vlogs yet because I didn't really want to get my hopes up, but it was kind of pretty much finalised yesterday, was going to be a really awesome drone gig for a very big brand, like a brand known around the world, which was going to be awesome. But sadly it fell through today. So I don't know how I'm still smiling. I should be suicidal, but okay, karma, you've obviously got it in for me at the moment. I don't know what it is, but can you make sure that the next 4 gigs that I have don't fall through? I had 6, well I originally had 5, 2 dropped out, but I have got another gig that's potential. So I have 1 definite signed up, going to happen, going up north on the 22nd of June for a couple of days. That's cool. I have 3 other potential jobs that could be massive, not big brands, but could at least earn me some money and some regular cash as well, which would be pretty cool. So keep your fingers crossed on that, because yes, I don't know, if you don't laugh you'll cry, I guess. Okay then, cardio session done. That was an absolute killer. 630 calories I think it wiped out at in half an hour. 633 calories in half an hour. Now I've got to be a domestic god, go home, clean the flat, go and do the weekly shop, and then wait for Zuzana, because then we're going out to do our surprise thing. Well, I think summer's over. It was nice while it lasted in the UK. So I'm not going to name names, but something that really is getting on my nerves a little bit lately is people flying drones without a license, but not just generally flying without a license, that's one thing, but commercially gaining quite significant amounts of money because they're flying commercially without a license. Now, as you will know, or may know, or may not know actually, I have my PFAW, which means I have permission for aerial work from the CAA because I've done exams, I've done flight tests, I've written manuals, all this kind of stuff to make sure I am fully qualified to be a drone pilot in the UK and Europe as well. But these other people haven't. So I'm trying to think of a way to tackle this a little bit, and I was chatting to somebody the other night about it, and they suggested writing to my local MP, a chap called Richard Benyon. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm penning an email at the moment. I mean, I don't mind people flying drones, and I don't mind people flying commercially. Competition is competition, I understand that. What annoys me more than anything else is that I live in a country where a government have set a law that I have to have a license to fly commercially with a drone to make money, but they don't police it. They don't actually go to the people who are flying commercially without a drone license and going, excuse me, what the chuff do you think you're doing? Here's a massive fine, do it again, you will be in prison, because that's what the risks are meant to be. The risks are meant to be a 5-figure fine. The risks are meant to be a potential chance of being put in prison, but it never happens because there's nobody policing it. I could complain until I'm blue in the face to the CAA or the police. They don't even know the laws themselves. The CAA do, obviously, they set them, but the police don't even know the laws. So yeah, I mean, I've spoken to several different police officers who are in and around this area and where I'm originally from in Hull and stuff, and they had no idea, literally no idea, that the law was in place for drones. Now, if they're the ones who are meant to be policing it, surely they should know what the law is. If I ring them up and go, excuse me, somebody's flying a drone over my back garden and they're breaking all the laws, not only are they filming my garden, but they're filming next door's garden, blah, 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 and they haven't got our control and fla-de-fla-de-fla, and they go, what? That's not going to make me feel particularly secure with our police force either. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I am writing a letter, and we'll see what he's got to say. Maybe I'll be going to have a meeting with him. I don't know. Who knows? But I needed to try and get it off my chest a little bit because, like I say, I've lost out on work because of it. I know for a fact somebody who got a drone job that I didn't get got it because they went in cheaper, but they're not qualified. Yeah, so there you go. And because you're not qualified, it means you can't get insurance as well. You can't get public liability insurance as a drone pilot if you're not qualified. So you drop a drone on somebody's face, you're the one paying the bill, not the insurance company. Alright then, Zuzana is here, she's walking ahead, and we have come out now to this place right here to get ourselves a brand new Google. Let's go and find one, shall we?
1, 2, 3, funk it.
Into the water, and we'll leave him there to get used to the temperature of the water and acclimatise, and then we'll release him in before we go to bed. Alright then, we're going to leave Google over there, getting acclimatised to the water, and we're going to go and get some food shopping because I didn't do that earlier. I cleaned the flat but didn't get any food shopping. Alright then guys, it's definitely time for bed. It's a late night tonight, just coming up to 1 o'clock, which is very late for us. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks ever so much for watching. Our brand new Google is swimming around in his tank and loving it. And yeah, I'm not sure what we've got planned for tomorrow. Not a massive amount, I don't think. Zuzana's working on Sunday, so I think tomorrow is just generally chill out, watch the football because both Slovakia and England are playing tomorrow as well, and I don't know, just see what happens during the day. So I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you're brand new, please do subscribe. That would be really cool. And you can check out what I was doing 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 years ago. That's crazy. On the links in the section below. Have a good one, sleep tight, don't let the bugs bite, sweet dreams, and be healthy. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye!